As y'all can see, I got a lot going on back here because I'm working. But anyway, happy Sunday to me, Shondell, the creator of Craftford. And as usual, Sundays are for our content planning for the week. Now, if you were here last week, today we're going to start off by talking about our progress. Progress. Did you keep up with what you said you was going to do last week? Did it make a difference? Do you see a difference? Do you know what you're going to do different? And what are you going to do different this week? So let's start. First off, if you're not subscribed to this channel, I can't forget that part. Go ahead and subscribe to the Craft Friend. You won't regret it. I'm your new favorite craft friend. All right, there we go. So I didn't plan last week anything for my personal life, just business. Today I'm gonna do a little bit of both for the week. So first off, I want to say the consistency helps. Brandon Smith. I don't know who exactly you are, but thank you so much for the support on YouTube. I appreciate it. So, did you guys keep up with what y'all say y'all was gonna do? I hope y'all did. Did you keep up? I would say, let me turn the volume down. I charged my old stinky iPad so I could see the comments. These blinds look crazy back here. Sit down a little. So, towards the end of the week, I slacked off some. I did. Thursday and Friday, I didn't fall off the bandwagon, but like half of my body was hanging off the side of the wagon and a little bit of me dragged in the dirt. So I didn't completely fall off. So I didn't keep up the 3-4 posts that I said I was going to do. Hey, Victoria. Hey, Latoya. No, Tara. Hey, guys. So we all getting our act together this year and planning out our content for the week. You know what? All right. Because I'll be going off topic. One, I did good the beginning of the week. Fell off a little bit at the end of the week. But I still saw progress. So myself and others was talking about how our Instagram was going, and everybody felt like from the year started, they've been losing followers like crazy. I know I have, but this week I've gotten back to where it has balanced out, where I think I'm still lower than where I started January 1st, but better than what it's been doing the past couple of days. I don't know. Instagram, I figure just keep up my consistency and I should be good. Do I look a little blurry in the video to you guys? Let me know. I might have to wipe off my camera there. Small account. Don't worry about it. That don't mean nothing. Just keep growing. We all started with none when we came on to Instagram. 1, 2, 3 posts, real stories, a bit more. Right. So Tara, have you seen a difference? It's the sun, right? Maybe I should close the blind. Let me see yeah, that did make a difference. Okay. Thank you. That's why I love y'all. Well, what would I be without y'all? That's why I need y'all here. Now I can't see the comments. Oh, Lord. Hold on, guys. There we go. Now I can see them. Your followers and your engagement has grown. Right. You made a YouTube channel, but only post 2 videos you already had. Give yourself credit for them, too. You still posted something. It's content that you created. Don't even worry about it. I suck with YouTube. Like, suck. This year, just my goal to get my act together with YouTube. But usually, I'm very horrible with my YouTube content. Good. Tara, you busy? Looking forward? Yeah, we're going to plan out and we're going to do better. But also, I want to remind y'all that when you don't follow through with everything, don't beat yourself up, right? Just the following week, try to do a little bit better. I did not do good the entire week, but I still seen growth. You post on YouTube and did your research. I'm gonna add in there if you can research, because I don't. I'm horrible with like researching trends, keywords. I'm just the create and post and go kind of girl, and I do need to do better. But right now, I'm just working on my consistency, and then I will build up the quality of that consistency. I just got to get myself used to posting. So, reminder to take your time. Take your time. I know people who have been on Instagram half the amount of time that I have, and they're way past me, right? So it's not about how long you've been here. It's not. Just take your time and you're gonna get there. Just be consistent in the process. January 7th, you have 425 on TikTok. You have 8. Is that Denasia? Yes, Denasia. If you build it, they will come. Preach. That's what I'm talking about. Because you hit every goal on your list from last week. Yes, girl. I didn't, right? My content, I didn't. But when I tell you growth, I have seen growth. Like when I started January 1st, I wrote down all of my stats, right? And I told y'all Pinterest is one of the biggest, and YouTube. Pinterest, I started at 61,000 views. Last week, I was at 72. The day. I'm so excited. Today, I'm at 90 views per month. And that is from that consistency. So you're going to see the growth, guys. I promise you, you're going to see it. For some people, it's going to be faster than others. Sometimes, like Instagram, I started Instagram January 1st at 31,022 followers. Last week, I was at 30,999. So it really tanked. And this week, I'm at 31,012. So it's going back up, but I'm still not where I was January 1st. So remember that it's going to take time, and all of us are going to go at a different pace. But you can't give up, because you're going to see that growth. You're going to see that growth. Are we tracking group views on Pinterest and not followers? Track whatever you want to track. Like, I'm going live to keep us on top of doing things, but not telling you that you have to do it a specific way. The things that you want to see grow, just keep track of it. If you want your followers to grow on Pinterest, keep track. I'm not as focused on my followers as I am views, even though they're both equally important. But right now I'm focused on my views. Whatever is important to you is what you're going to track. But I will say, if you haven't written down your numbers, when you get off this live, during this live, go in, write them down, because it helps you. Like, I slowed off at the end of the week last week, but when I came back today and I saw like Pinterest doing really good, I'm like, all right, now I got to keep it up. So your motivation is yourself. Your motivation is like your growth. But when we're talking here with each other and you see other people growth, that helps you too. And to see other people are struggling like we are, because don't look at, like, I think people look at my Instagram, which to me is not even that big, and think like, you know what you're doing. You got it together. No, I don't. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm frustrated. I'm stressed. I'm just not giving up. I honestly don't have it all together. I don't even believe in an equal balance. Like, you know, people are like, how do you balance it all? I don't. I've been juggling and dropping the ball for the last, since I've been born. I don't. But just take your time. It's going to grow anyway. I don't even believe that I'm going to get to a place where everything is going to be like perfect. I don't even believe that. There's always going to be ups and downs. Just you got to figure out your way of handling those stressors and not drive yourself nuts. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't believe that there's an equal balance. There are ways that you can help yourself do a little better with each one, but don't believe in that don't believe in that perfectness. It's not there. How are others researching trends? By what's in stores, what folks are selling, or what's trending on social? So it's a little bit of everything. And there's also places where you can pay to find those stats. I think Google also has ways to find those stats. If there's, not stats, but you know, what's trending. If anybody uses any specific app, or maybe there's people out there who you can actually, like, I seen when I was researching Pinterest, there is someone who's selling a list of like high performing Pinterest group boards. So group boards are one of the best ways to grow on Pinterest. So And one of the hardest to find when you're searching for group boards, I feel like it's hard to like find a group board. So she researched it and came up with a list of amazing group boards for almost every niche, she says, and she sells it. So there's people that sell things, there's apps. If anybody's using anything specific, please put it in there so we can share it with each other. And that's another thing. When I go live for us to plan content, no offense, but if you know that you don't want to share nothing at all, this is probably not the live for you. Like, we're here to plan and help each other also. I'm not saying you got to tell all your secrets, because never tell all your secrets. But sharing one thing with people can be really helpful. It might be really small to you, but if you have the mindset like you're never sharing, which is okay, that's how you want to be. But I'm the type that probably give out too much information. We're going to talk about planning and y'all going to find out about my kids. Who knows? But we're here to help each other. Also, I don't know where I'm looking. Like, I feel like I need to look at the center, but when I look at the center, it doesn't look like in the camera I'm really looking at the center, but the camera's over here, so I don't know if I'm supposed to look here. So if I look a little cross-eyed, cock-eyed in this live, it's okay. I'm just trying to figure it all out, but we planning together, okay? That's just me. So in stores, I think the stores look at us for what's trending most of the time. So not necessarily stores, but you can look to stores to see when to start selling for the seasons and the holidays. You can look at what folks are posting also, that definitely. As you can see for Valentine's Day, those big, engagement ring, that's trending now. And you just see a lot of people popping up and do it. So paying attention to those can be really great. If you sell a product, let's say you make party decorations, right? And this is an example of someone like me who I necessarily don't want to make that engagement ring. I don't like how it looks. I'm not a fan of like Dollar Tree DIY stuff. Most of them, to me, after the person is done, I look at it like I still can tell it's Dollar Tree, so I don't like it. Probably 2% of all I've seen I've actually liked. But a good way to incorporate that into your product, make it. It's really easy to make, not expensive. Put your product in it. So that way when people are watching the video, because they want to see this thing because it's trending and they want to see how you made it, they also get to see your product. So create a party, like a party package, and package it in that. It doesn't have to be how you're selling it. That's how you're just presenting it right now for the video because it's trending. Also, if you feel like you're not fond of that trend, sometimes, because most of them I'm not, make a video of something else because I don't really like this, but here's my variation that I do like. And there goes content as well, keeping up with what's trending so people are watching. So those are good ideas. Okay, there we go. So Pretty Party and Crafty. She says she have a YouTube video about how she uses Google Trends to search for what's trending. It's one of the free tools she used. So if you're not subscribed to Pretty Party and Crafty, there you go. Because I'm gonna have to go watch that video myself because I'm horrible with research. So there go one of the ways for you to research, Pretty Party and Crafty. And another thing is joining lives and collaborating is another great way for growth. For instance, we're looking for ways to find out what's trending. Pretty Party and Crafty has a video. She says that in the comments. A lot of us are going to go what? Subscribe. I'm already subscribed. But you're going to subscribe because you want to find out about that. So that's a way of how you can go from joining lives as well. So interacting with other crafters. You hear a lot of people say other crafters are not your target market. They're not your customers. They can be. They definitely can be. Because actually this order right here that I have here, you can't really see it, but it's those, you know, the fist little charms I made in multiple sizes. That order is from a crafter. The order behind it are cupcake charms. This is for a baker. So there are people within your niche that can be your customer. There we go. Hey TJ, did you see progress from last week? Yes, Alicia just made that video. It's trending. So those are ways to pay attention to the trend. Just pay attention to what's going on around you. And you don't have to pay for everything, right? If you feel like you just started, you don't have the budget. When I first started, I paid for nothing. Nothing. I want you to utilize what you have until you can afford what you need. Don't stress yourself. You're going to get it. People are going nowhere. I mean, crafting trends, like it bursted out during COVID, but it's not going anywhere. It may dwindle down because I think some people realize like, this ain't for me, but it's still gonna be here. So take your time. You're going live on TikTok next week and move people to YouTube. Yes. You haven't done anything. So you plan on changing that, TJ? You got engagement and followers last week. See? So my Instagram is like all over the place, but it's finally leveling out. YouTube, I did gain subscribers. I didn't check my blog stats, but I didn't blog that much. And TikTok, I think I gained 300 followers on TikTok in a week. And guess what that was from? Going on live with another crafter with Andrina. So there goes like a collaboration that can help you grow as well. So work with other crafters. Y'all go live together. Whether it's TikTok, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Facebook, that can be helpful to you too. Until it's content. Let me tell you, when I get stuff, I just open it and go. I got to keep remembering, like, try to record everything because it makes it content. Right. And TJ, I think you're a great example of just interacting too much and not even getting a chance to post and still seeing growth from just interacting and helping out. She's a big help in people's lives. You have 9K on TikTok. Who want to join you on live? There goes Precious Delights Canada looking for someone to join on live. When you're going live? Yeah. Tell me when you're going live. So, all right. Now that we figured it out, most of us have seen growth. The people who have seen growth is because they were consistent. Remember to just take your time. It's not a race, y'all. Marathon. Remember that. So, what's the plan for next week? What are your numbers looking like for next week? Also, let me show y'all what I did, how I did it. So, every day I just like did little tallies so I know how much I posted. So I can literally tell you, Monday I did 3 reels, 6 stories, 3 TikToks, 3 YouTube shorts, 3 pins. Tuesday, 2 reels, 12 IG stories, 2 TikToks, 1 TikTok live, 2 YouTube shorts, and 4 Pinterest pins. Wednesday, 2 reels, 4 stories, 2 TikToks, 1 YouTube short, 2 pins. Thursday was 1 reel. Friday I did 2 stories, 1 YouTube video, I don't even know, 1 blog post, 1 tweet, 1 Pinterest pin, and 1 live. So I kind of write it down to keep, it helps me figure out like where I was going down, where I messed up, and try to figure out, so what went on toward the ends of the week that you didn't post, girlfriend, and whatever it is, you got to work on it. And let me tell you one thing I realized. Do you count stories as content too? Everything you post is content, and I write it all down. Yeah. And when I plan for the week, I give myself a roundabout number of what I want to post. So I would do 2 to 3 reels, Pinterest, and TikToks per day as my goal. And when it comes to stories, it'll be like more of 3 to 5 because I want to post a good amount of stories. I think people prefer stories. And also your stories can lure people to come down to your page a little and look at things. Your stories, also you can post your links in your stories. So when you post a story and be like, oh, I just posted this on YouTube, the link is there so people could click it. Just like Pinterest. When you come to it, I'm not going to have you running in circles trying to figure out where you got to find this kind of stuff. Click on the link and come straight to my content. So when you plan your like IG reels or carousel posts, plan to post more stories than whatever you plan for your IG feed. You tallied 2, right? 8 stories, 6 posts, 4 reels, and I engaged with other crafts casually and got some followers from that. Yes, that engaging with other crafters is or just other accounts, it's just as important. Because also you don't want people to see you as the person who literally just comes on just to grow their social platforms and not even care to talk or look around or engage with other people. And it helps with growth more than people know. It really does. You didn't do last week, plan what you didn't do. So also too, think about, you planned last week but you didn't do anything. Like, think about what stopped you from posting. Was it that you were bombarded with work? Was it your mood? Was it the people around you who just wasn't? Because sometimes you can be around people who are draining. Change your circle, or just spend less time with the draining people. I try my best to spend. All right, I'm lying. I don't go nowhere. I don't even leave the house. But when I'm around people, I don't want people who are not thinking about that. Like, if you only want to gossip, we probably ain't talking. You should have met me 20 years ago. There's nothing wrong with gossip. Of course, I like a little bit of something every now and then. That's why I be peeking into the shade room. But that can't be your only focus. There's people who wake up and live and breathe gossip. We can't be around each other. I'm sorry. If you're not trying to like improve your life, and not just people who starting a business, because there are people out here who don't want a business, but just trying to improve, whether it's your health, whether it's your business, whether it's your finances, I want people around with that positivity around me. Your craft space, right, where you're working. So when I first started, I was crafting on the floor in my mom's apartment in a little corner. I didn't even have my own desk. That's when I bought my first Cricut. But I would say that my family was definitely supportive. When I moved into this apartment is when I had an actual craft space, and that was 8 years ago, I think. And this is my living room. I just decided I don't need a living room. Nobody needs to come here. We don't need couches. What I need is a craft room. And I turned my living room into my craft room. There's no like official the living room is a craft room. You want to come over and hang out? Think again. Don't come. Because we're not hanging out. There's no living room here. You want to craft? I might let you come. Because I like to craft alone too. So take your time. You moved your craft room and your energy went way down. So what do you think it was? How far did you move it? Is it that you have to get up and go to it that made your energy down? You overthink? I do too. But what I learned with overthinking is it gets you nowhere. So let's say you plan out your content this week. The week is coming and you don't even know if you want to post. You're a little scared. You're overthinking. The whole week is going to go by. Next Sunday is going to come. And it's time for us to do another planning. And when we go over our stats, you will have nothing to report, right? So you try again and then you overthink. A whole month or two is going to go by and there's no growth because you did not just do it. You got to get to a point where, listen, I need to see progress. You're not going to see progress if you're not doing anything. So put some stuff out there. Overthink it while it's already out on the internet. Somebody might come in and help you out. They might give you some suggestions. They might help you out. But if you do absolutely nothing and just sit on it because you don't know, you're not ready, you're too scared, eventually bye and you're not going to get anywhere. You can't grow. None of us start out perfect. None of us start out perfect. Put it out there. I'm telling y'all right now, my first set of perfect. Put it out there. I'm telling y'all right now, my first set of what's the word I'm looking for? My first set of projects. There's a word. Crap. Garbage. When I first got the Cricut, I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. And that was in my first Cricut, I think I got in 2014. I didn't know what I was doing. It took time. So put the stuff out there, guys. Don't overthink. Or make a batch of stuff you're going to put out and the batch you're going to overthink. Make sure some stuff is going out there. Even if you feel like you don't have the perfect equipment. You're not going to start out with the perfect equipment unless you're rich. Do it. I still use my phone for everything. I don't have a camera. I don't have none of that. My phone for everything. Research how to take better pictures from your phone and things like that. And that's what helped me. Y'all want a Reels challenge for for February? Maybe we can do that. You craft out your dining room. Often wish I had a shop. But if I did, I probably wouldn't want to get up and go to the shop. I know how you're feeling. But guess what? Work your butt off at that table until you get that shop if it's what you really want. we just gotta work like a dog sometimes. In the beginning, you do end up working. You know you don't want to work hard, but you gotta work hard in the beginning to get to that point where you're a little more relaxed and you can like hire employees. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to. This is the year we're busting our butt so that next year is more comfortable. Dead serious. Like this is basically my goal for the year. What everything sums up to is you're gonna bust your behind the entire year so that next year you're not working that hard. That's literally my goal for 2020. What year are we in? 3. I don't even remember the year. 2023. All crafters should switch over to daylight and LED. Those yellow soft bulbs will kill your eyes. Ooh, thanks for that. You did post 2 posts, but you want to do more. Was that for the week? So if you're tired, like you see today that you're sitting down, when this live is over, stop for a little bit and take some pictures of some things. If you don't have things, make some things real quickly if you can. But batching up content makes it easier for you. So when it comes to Pinterest, hold on a minute. I gotta plug that out. So this week I'm actually scheduling my Pinterest content through Pinterest. So I showed you guys how to do it from Canva, and I showed you when you create your pin how to schedule it within the week through Pinterest. So this week I'm actually doing it through Pinterest, and this helps me. It's loading, but I'm going to show it to you when it comes up. So I already have 3 pins for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think Thursday I scheduled 2. Before the day is over, I'm going to schedule an extra one for Thursday and 3 more for Friday. That way, I don't have to think about Pinterest for the week. I'm actually going to try my best to do that for Instagram and all of the other things again, too. Don't start a new account. Change it. Before I became the Craft Print, I was Shondel's Decor. And I think YouTube had my just full name. Just change the name here. In 2022, I rebranded everything as the Craft Print. So I changed my Instagram, I changed my Pinterest, I changed my YouTube, everything, emails over, just change it. Don't start a new one. I want to make sure I hit everybody's comments. The stories still feel a little tricky. With the stories, here's the thing, don't make it tricky. So you can use your story just to sell a product. You can post a picture of that product with a link on where to go to buy it. In your stories, reposting one of your reels, just share it to your stories. There goes content for your stories as well. So it doesn't have to be like extravagant. You can also go into Canva and create a cute looking IG stories to sell your product with a link. That's all you're doing. It doesn't have to be real extra. Some days, if you feel like you have something to update people with, go in there and talk and post that. I did that this morning to make sure I had a little bit of content here. So it doesn't have to be like overwhelming or something you have to work like so hard on. But your stories to me are a little easier than on your timeline. And there's lighting. There's like affordable lighting on Amazon too. If your nails weren't polished. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not post if my nails look like crap. I don't. I'm one of those that actually don't. But I bought a few press-ons so that I can snap those bad boys on my nails so it look better. Okay. So I'm gonna put it on the list for February. So y'all want a Reels challenge for February? So I'm writing that down for a Reels challenge. I'm going to create one. Let's see. Right. Thank you so much. Yes, hit the like button if you guys are enjoying this live. Thanks for the reminder. But I have to sit down and put them together for Reels. Right. And with Reels, you don't have to put too much together. Some of these sounds be 3 seconds. Just post up a quick 3-second video. Like there's a sound that says, I didn't know what to post, so I'm posting this picture. Instagram said I have to post a reel, but here's what I'm doing. Post your stuff. Like, it doesn't have to be complicated. I'm not going to lie. the scripted and extra stuff do bring attention, but until you feel like you could get to that point, which I told y'all, certain things, y'all ain't gonna see me doing nobody TikTok freaking dances. It's not gonna happen. Um, Maybe a video of me dancing at an event, but those choreographed dance moves, I'm never gonna do it. So I'm just gonna do my craft stuff and one or two stuff here or there. Post what you like. Post things that relate to you. Don't go too crazy where it looks like it's forced. Like, that's not even your personality, girl. Like, what is that? You don't want that. If you're not comfortable, don't post that kind of content. Yes, Tasha, I just told my sister I have to make more t-shirts because last week when I was live, I had the craft print t-shirt on. And today, who's this? So yes, brand, wear your brand. But I do have all my glue gun earrings. I sell these in in my Etsy shop. So I do have all my glue gun earrings. Also, hold on, let me get the comments. I don't want to miss nobody, right? Am I keeping track of my Facebook group growth? Victoria, I'm not, but I need to because I need to do better. Do you have a hashtag so we can find and follow each other on TikTok? That's a great idea. Oh, there goes to my list. Create a TikTok hashtag. All right, so I'm going to figure out a hashtag that we could use so that we can find each other and follow each other. That's a great idea. And this is what I mean when I say when we come on these lives, it's not just one person like giving information. We're literally here sharing information, all of us with each other, helping each other out. Is it okay to use your TikTok reels on Facebook and IG? Yes, but here's the thing. There's an app that removed the TikTok logo. You need to do that. So if you can create a video in your phone without any of the branded logo and upload that same picture to all platforms, that's great, because you got to think of it as one platform does not want to promote the other platform. I still do it sometimes just to get some stuff out there, but it's best you don't. So when I upload to Instagram and then you save it, it has the Instagram logo, and then I put that on TikTok. Other brands don't want to promote another brand. So if you can, new content, if you have old content, put it up there anyway. Start putting them up there. It's not going to get that many views, but you're getting that consistency. But from now on, create in your phone or your camera or whatever, and then upload it to each platform without the other platform's logo. You can even crop the video in Canva. Yeah, Instagram got smart. They make it where when you save it now, the IG comes up on the bottom, then it disappears and comes up on the top. So they got smart. So you can't do it with Instagram. They knew what they were doing. Like walking into Starbucks with Dunkin' Donuts. Right. Right. Nay, what is the name of the app that you use to remove the branded logo? Latoya, always be on brand. That's part of your brand. Always be on brand. And listen, if you ever do something without your hair done, make that into content about you forgetting to stay on brand and true to the coily girls and didn't do your hair. Make that into content. That way it's not going to waste. You can still use it, but then you use it where you're still promoting the hair. You know what I'm saying? So we can use our mess ups or when we forget something or faults to create content to remind people not to mess up. So everything literally can be content. You're going to post in your stories today? That's what I'm talking about. Facebook and IG don't care as much if you share between them because they're the same, right? Yeah, but I never saved from Facebook before. Because with when I post on IG, it automatically allows me to choose Facebook. So it goes straight to both. Yeah. Latoya, right. So when you mess up, like sometimes, like when you're doing a HTV project, y'all know you got to mirror. Sometimes we forget to mirror. So you're going to think I done messed up. Post it. Because the amount of other people who mess up especially when it comes to mirroring, they can relate, and that brings them to comment. The more people that comment, like, and share, it's the more they're going to push your stuff to be seen. So it's like you can't be seen until you're seen, which can be annoying. But the more people see it, the more people will see it more. Basically, that's how they work. You always post on TikTok first. I post on Instagram first. So I think it depends on which social media platform you're comfortable with or you're accustomed to, or which one you focus more growth on. So I'm way more comfortable on Instagram. So I usually post Instagram first, but it doesn't matter the order, just post to them. You know what I'm saying? So what I do is morning, afternoon, and night. That's what I'm working on now. I just started that. So in the morning, I'm going to post to everybody, and they get in the same video, baby. I'm posting a video about the glue gun. That same video is going on Instagram, it's going on TikTok, it's going to Pinterest, and it's going to my YouTube shorts. So don't think you have to create new content for each platform. Tuesday morning, everybody getting the same video. Tuesday afternoon, everybody getting the same video. Tuesday evening, everybody getting the same video. So you just did content for everyone, but it's the same piece of content. Do not stress yourself out. You do TikTok first so you don't have to redo a reel. TikTok first. I think it's easier for you to edit in TikTok. So TikTok first. I edit in CapCut. So once I save it, it's already like done for the other stuff. So with CapCut, when you y'all can hear me. Am I here? Y'all hear me? Okay, good. So when you save from CapCut, at the end of your video, that's when CapCut put their logo. So it's like a little piece of a video with the CapCut sliding. Edit your video and just take that little piece out. That's what I do. And then I use it on everywhere else. You haven't figured out CapCut? I'm not that great, but I'm learning. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to remember the Instagram accounts. When you scroll Instagram, there are so many people just teaching you, and TikTok, teaching you how to use CapCut. That's how I learned to use features in CapCut, from other creators that's showing it. PicArt, I never used that. I never used PicArt before. You like it? I love CapCut. I love it. And then I just put it on all social. TikTok editing. Have I ever edited on TikTok? I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever edited on TikTok. I haven't. But edit with what you're more comfortable with. TikTok might be great for me, and then somebody else will be like, that ain't it. That ain't it. So play around with whatever you're comfortable with and post there. Make pancakes. You don't want to make pancakes? And y'all think about what y'all want me to cook.
I'm gonna just wait till you cook. I don't feel like cooking nothing. I'm just feeling lazy.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna get to the part where we actually plan for next week's content. Last time I posted on TikTok was November 2022. 2021. It don't matter when you last posted. Just now, if you decide now to improve, you just be consistent from here on out. It don't matter when you last posted. That's true to Brenda. So were you the one that asked about changing your name? So if you have your business name that you're changing your YouTube to, also try to make sure that's your name on all accounts. So when it's time for people to look for you, it's just really easy. I hate that you can't click on people's name here on YouTube and just subscribe. What do you have? Do you plan on posting content on your YouTube? But you could give us your YouTube name so we can write it down too. So when y'all, what I used to do on Instagram when I went live, because I went live a lot on Instagram, like I'm addicted to Instagram Live. If somebody came into my post and told me they were on a personal page, I yell at them. Get off now. Go log into your business page and come back. Because that's what I tell people. Do not go into a live. If you have a business page and a personal page, you should be on your business page when you go into people's lives. Because when you comment, they're going to see your comment. And let me tell you something. I don't care how much people complain. All of us at some point is nosy. Somebody's going to think to go look at your page. Make sure you have something for them to look at. If I'm commenting on somebody's live or their post, people usually like, who's that? What's she talking about? How she know? Click on the name. Get them something to look at. So when they come, they're like, ooh, I actually like this page. Follow, subscribe. So always be on your business page if you have one. When you comment in, sharing, liking, whatever. So when they come in, you get them something to look at. Your son use a CapCut? My son don't use nothing. I don't even know. I have these boys and they don't even be on social media like that. You haven't brought your crafts over to YouTube yet? Do it. Do it. Do it. Even if it's one plain video, even if you do a video introducing yourself, Brenda, when we come back next week, I want you to tell us that you started that YouTube page. Do it. It doesn't have to be extravagant. It don't have to be perfect. You could even go live. Even if nobody's in it, it does not matter. Go live just to say like an introduction of who you are and save that baby and save it to your page. But next week, Sunday, when we come back to plan out our content, I'm writing it down. Type in your Instagram name because it went past on all my comments again. So I know no matter which one you come to. YouTube short, at least, I don't care what it is. I want YouTube content to say that you're pushing your YouTube. So next week, Sunday, I'm literally going to call your name because I'm writing it down, Brenda. So I want to make sure you start bringing those crafts over. And since you already have Reels or TikToks, just bring those right there and start posting them. The shorts are like Reels here, and they bring people to your page. So when I'm not posting videos on YouTube, I'm making sure I'm posting shorts. Because shorts sometimes will get more, my shorts get more views than my videos. Nobody's really paying attention to my videos here. Not yet. Let me say that. Not yet. I get a few views. That's just for now. As the consistency grows, so will the views. But my shorts will get more. Start doing it. Start doing it. I believe the comments do save here. Right. An intro to YouTube. You know I never did an intro on YouTube. I just started posting videos. I still haven't done it. Wait, hold on. Whose comment? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. So Tara, should that mean we should open back up the craft print community page? Do you think I should do that? Because I did put that page on pause. To match your IG. Latoya, that's what I'm talking about. Keep the brand rotating everywhere. So when people see that, because when I see that, I remember that logo. So make sure. And change the name. Change the name. Tasha, you never thought of YouTube. So do you plan on, do you want to start bringing things to YouTube? Is that your, yep, I should start the community page back. Right, if you're not monetized on YouTube, I believe you need to get 1K followers. And is it 4,000 watch time hours? So you want to start building those watch time hours so you can get monetized. Latoya. I'm going to make sure next week when we come back, you change your YouTube name. Because even though I remember like the logo, especially your colors and Like I can from a distance see that that's your brand, but you want the name too for people who aren't familiar with the brand on Instagram too. The community page should be open. All right, I'll open it. Rachel, what is your name on the other social channels? So Brenda, we want YouTube. So is there anyone who have like a larger goal, not just posting, just like I want to start YouTube, that you want me to check up on you next week? Let me know and I'll write it down. Why that's happening? No, same thing with me. Sometimes the people you're following and the platform you're on, because when it comes to Instagram, I find that you will find not everyone. So I'm going to talk of my experience. When it comes to Instagram, I would find crafters more coming to learn from me than customers. I do get customers, but I will find more of that. So like when you go on TikTok, I find more customers than I find crafters. And I can't really explain because I'll tell you, I don't know it all, so I don't even really know. But what I do try to do is make videos where when I'm doing the process, I just remind people that this is for a customer and I'm selling it here. So if somebody considers buying, they can go over to that too. It's intimidating. It is. Other than locals, right? And that's part of promoting. When you get a chance where you can afford, pay for more promotion. Pay for more promotion. When you pay to promote on Instagram, I do see. My sister did one and she says she's seen an improvement with customers and mainly followers though. You're welcome. Another thing is too, like with Instagram, I don't know if you guys have an Amazon affiliate account. Just type in Amazon affiliate program on Google. It's going to come up, apply. If you don't get in, wait some time for a little bit of growth, apply again. So now that you're on Instagram and you feel like these people are just coming to learn, well, tell them. Okay, you want to know what I'm doing? Well, I bought this book from Amazon. The link is in the bio. So now you didn't get a customer, but you gained some affiliate income. So make sure y'all get those affiliate links. For a whole year? Girl, study what you gotta study, then do what you gotta do. Also, just a reminder, if you're ever the first to do something, most of the time you don't end up being the one that get popular for it. It's okay. People are going to take your ideas. I had someone literally steal my exact picture to one of my listing and list it as their listing on Etsy. It's coming. It's stressful, but it comes along with the territory, guys. So don't let all of that scare you off. Like, don't let people scare you off from making money. And with YouTube, the reason I'm focusing is because I go live, I help people, and then like your Instagram lives you save, there's no real benefit. So it's like you're running yourself ragged and tired and don't even gain anything from it. Like there's no income. So YouTube it is. Yeah, I did have someone do that. And the crazy part, this is like more of the beginner stage of crafting for me. I had these, like when I moved into this apartment, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, broke. I didn't even have blinds for the windows. I had some twin sheets that were gray and white stripes, and I put them in the window. And when I tell you I hated it, but I just wanted some blinds in the window so nobody peeping in there and watching my fat self walk to the bathroom half naked. I put it up there, and I hated it. And I took a picture with it in the background, and then this person stole that picture. So I'm like, you can't even say this is yours. Because these are the blinds I have up in my house that I hate so much. You got the nerve to repost it as your own? But anyway, that worked out. Because I DM'd the person, I wasn't rude. And she ended up saying that she was really young, just trying to make some money starting on YouTube. But I ended up giving her advice and told her, like, this is not the way to do it. Because when that person requests this product and you don't send them exactly what's in the picture, you're going to get a bad review and then nobody's going to want to order you at all. I said, if you like the product that much, practice making it, take a picture of it, post it, and then sell it. And then she was saying she don't have money. Or I was like, neither do I. I used my phone with a little bit of light. I actually gave her advice because she said she was young and she needed some money. So she took it down and then she put back up the listing of her making the same product. It looked nothing like my product. So she definitely would have made her shop look bad. But that's how that worked out. Yeah. They do. People will. Yeah. Some people actually don't care. They will do it. There's times where I was live and I gave out like tips and information and talked about certain things, and then there was someone who went live like a little while after me and just literally verbatim everything that I said. So it's gonna happen, y'all. But don't let it scare you away from doing what you gotta do to grow your business. Don't. Like at this point, I get DMs when someone like is doing exactly what I'm doing, and I really don't care no more. Because I honestly am, when I started, I was very like wary of what I'm making. Now I'm confident in what I make in my product because you can't tell me nothing. So you want to copy, go ahead and copy. You just gotta wait for me to create something now. And if I don't, like, what are you gonna do? Sit on your behind and don't make no money because I know they made something yet? You a fool. I leave them. I do what I gotta do. I know my work is the shit, so I ain't worried. Don't stress it. Do what you gotta do. Because let's say you dependent on your craft money to pay your bills. You gonna let people scare you away from doing that to not pay your bills? Hell no. Let it go. Let it go. If you create something that you trademarked and nobody's supposed to be using and they making money, don't let that go. Send out that cease and desist letter. I'm working on it, Tara. I'm working on it. People do think they are instant experts, and let them think what they think. Let them think what they think. And I would say to you guys too, off topic of planning, but we're talking about helping each other here. Whether something is trending or you're considering selling a product, perfect your product before you sell it. I see people like jumping on because it is trending and they want to get it out there and it doesn't look good. Practice a few times first, because one thing you don't want to do is start selling this product and then you make a mess of it, and that kind of messes up your reputation. And remember, we're living in a time of like social media now. You mess up, people are ready to make a video about it. Guys, don't buy from this person. Look what they did. And there goes your entire business. Don't do it. Don't do it. Practice that product, perfect it, and then sell it. Please. Now, let's say you build a following where something messes up. This is where you have followers and then you have a community where it's different, because I've done it. I've made a product and then it kind of fell apart later. Because I built a community, they would DM me like, Shondell, this is what happened. Maybe you could try something else. And I changed it and it worked better. Where if you have people who are just following you, they're gonna be pissed off at you right away. They're not trying to hear it when you mess up. So that's another thing. When you're building, you guys are coming to YouTube, you want to build on Instagram, TikTok, build a community. We want those numbers to go up, but you want the numbers to go up with people who actually want to watch your content. Not just somebody who found you because one of your projects was trending and it was trendy to follow you. Because they're not going to buy from you. They're not going to support and like and share your stuff because they're just a follower. If it's someone you built a community with, like this live is how you build a community. Go live, helping people, giving out tips. Your posts should not just be you selling. If you're just selling, you're going to get followers. Sell and teach. Make people laugh. Tell them about the good, the bad, and the ugly part of what you're doing. Be real. And then you're going to build a community of people who actually going to care. So if you go on your social channels and you announce, you know what, guys? I'm starting a second YouTube just for cooking. Your community is going to come over there and look. Followers, some might, but they're not going to be as supportive as if you build a community. And like being transparent also helps, like you said. Who put that there? Tara, because then people trust you. They trust your opinion. So you want that. Build a community, guys, not just followers. Nay, let me tell you, I'm actually doing a reel about tumblers this week. I love to see the epoxy tumblers. The designs are gorgeous. The glitter, the waves that they make on it. You see, when I tried my first tumbler, I said absolutely not. Never again. This will only be for content, and I will not be making this crap over and over. It ain't for me. So when you see things trending, try it out. You may think something is for you. I might tell you, I love cake toppers. They the greatest, paper crafting, and then you try it and hate it. You gotta try things out. Don't just say you like it because somebody else liked it. Even though I like when y'all like what I like, if it ain't for you, don't do it. If it ain't for you, don't do it. Exactly. People love lives. People love lives. You want to know why? They get to talk to you like in real time. It's not the same as I make a post and we're having a conversation underneath the post. Live is like in real time. So you ask a question, they can answer right away. You could get your opinion. It's so much better and easier. It's like the second best thing to actually sitting in front of you and talking to you. Yeah, them cups, it ain't for me, baby. It ain't for me. The 3D letters, not for me. Absolutely not for me. Especially when they put the letters together themselves. I did it for crafting and chatting. Never again. Never again. Never again. I'm just writing down, start community page, back up. So, for anyone who's not familiar, I have another Instagram account called the Craft Print Community. And that page I created just to help support other crafters, get their name out there. We repost your products, your work. So I took it down for a little while because I wasn't even sure what direction it was going in. So I'm going to start it back up, and we do... Hold on. I'm dying. Hold on. I'm dying. Hold on. All right, there we go. I'll start it back up this week so that we can do, we do follow Friday, but maybe we end up doing one tomorrow just for everyone to comment their Instagram names there too. Designed by Ivy Rose is amazing with them 3D letters. Anybody ever asks me about it, I'm sending them over there. I'm sending them her way. I don't know how y'all do it. I wanted to do candles too, not for me. Blinging. I love to bling, but as a business, no. No. I started blinging my second Cricut, and it's been sitting there for like 8 months. Imagine if that was somebody's product. I only bling when I need to like relax and de-stress. And that's like my passion projects. That's it. That is it. Oh, another tip, designed by Ivy Rose also. I learned from her, even though Lakeisha don't say nothing. I don't have it set up behind me today. I learned from her that when you're live, have your product set up nice in the background, because that's promoting your products as well. I don't. I have the Cricuts there for now. Because I haven't like done a cute setup. I had like 2-3 things, and it looked like the empty eyes of the Dollar Tree up there. So I just took it down until I get more stuff to make it look cute. The Cricut is just gonna stay up there because I don't need it looking like the empty aisle. It just look like crap. So when I get it together, then I'm doing it. But she always has a beautiful setup of her products in the background of her lives. And that helps promote. Because one thing people are going to do in a video is look behind you. During your live, you will be teaching them how to make cupcake toppers. And they're going to say, oh, so what's that back there? What's that product? Is that for someone? Is that somebody's? So have your products there for them to look at. I have some. These on the wall here are all things that I sell too, but it's not set up. over here look crazy because I'm actually working today, right? But have your products in the background. Because that's selling. And indirectly, like, it's not like you shoving it in people's face. I'm giving you a little taste so you could ask for a little bit more. So do that, guys. Right. It's designed by Ivy Rose. She's the same name on all platforms. Treasures by Tracy. Yes, Tracy does good bling too. Vinyl scraps and cricket mats. My background is a little crazy today. Also too, it doesn't have to be like a perfect background. I ain't gonna lie. Designed by Ivy Rose background be looking picture perfect though. But you don't have to have a perfect background because again, we're crafters. So people will understand. Look at this. This is a Christmas mug. I drink tea every stinking morning. And I never finish the whole cup. My sons tease me about that all the time. I never finish the full cup. But there's a mug here every morning. I gotta have my tea. Look, I cut thing. Stuff like that as a crafter, people understand. If you're doing, even with like, if you're doing content about your home, if it's crazy in the back and you have kids, people gonna understand. They relate to you. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but it looks real good because you can set your eye on a product. So if you have mad stuff going on back here, it's hard to pay attention to one thing. Like I would be live and somebody would say, what's in that box right there? Like people want to know. So have your stuff and be ready. I have a logo mug. Ask me where it is. I have no clue. I had a mogo. I had a logo cup. I'm like a kid. I don't even know where half these things are. But these are other good ideas. Even though ideas. Even though you're not selling a product, have that branded product in your thing. So people like at the point where when I see a certain color or I see your logo, you come to mind. It's not like, what is that? You're going to be like, oh, that's Shondell. That's Shondell. I don't even know if people really even know what the Craft Print logo is because I don't really like be having it all over the place. Sometimes I have the script name. Sometimes I have the fingerprint with the glue gun. Like I need to be consistent with my branding as well. I'm not really, but I'm going to get better at that too. Alexandria, but that's where moms, especially new moms, can relate. So there's always people who can relate. New moms who are crafters, people with just toddlers. I have other moms who are like me and their kids are older and they're not even getting in our way. So there are always somebody there that can relate to you. You a new grandma. I can't wait for me to be a grandma because I'm going to be shoving that baby in your face. I don't know what it is because at this point, they don't want none. But somebody going to be out there to relate to you. So post your stuff. Right. And you know what? I think that when IG first started, the perfection was a thing. People don't want perfect. They want to know what's really going on. But guess what? There are some people like with OCD that things got to be like picture perfect. My youngest son, I told you about him, he don't play that. Things got to be neat, perfect. There are people like that. But then show that if that's you on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? Also, you can look online. I'm going to see if I can create a list for you guys for the national days for the year. I think I'm going to create that too. Post on that. There's like National Cookie Day, National Coworker Day, National Peanut Butter Day. She said she was posting a reel on National Clean Your Desk Day. Excuse me. There's a national day for everything. There goes your content for those specific days. My Valentine's Day cup. Girl, I didn't even make one. You have 5 minutes to explain a lollipop trend from TikTok for Valentine's Day. Everything from Dollar Tree and what someone said. I love the poopy emoji pillow. You did the ring too, Alexandria? Thank you, Brandon. National Sticker Day just passed. See? Let me write that down for the National Day. National Days printout. Also, I'm gonna have to do extensive research too. Because sometimes you look it up, and depending on where you get your information from, it don't be right. I've seen people post like National Sunday, and it wasn't. Like posting their sons, and it's not even national nothing. So I'm gonna do proper research and then create a PDF for you guys where it has all the national holidays, so you know when to post. Make onesies for the babies on live. Oh, just a reminder, if you're doing anything with onesies, don't say onesies. Especially selling. Onesies is actually owned and trademarked, I think, by Gerber or something. It's called a sleeper, I think is the right name. We're just so used to calling it onesies. If you're ever going to sell, don't name it onesies. I actually love sublimation. I just don't do it often. Right. Latoya, that's exactly where I got it from. So I was on the train and craft print came up, and like just the print. So like the blueprint and the glue gun inside of the print. So basically like I'm the blueprint of crafting. So that's where the craft print came from. And I was riding the train when I thought about, I'm the blueprint, baby. But yeah, that's where it came out. Yeah, onesies is earned by Gerber. A one piece, you could say one piece bodysuit, yeah. So don't call it onesie because that's actually owned. It's actually owned. So what I'm gonna do though, I think I'm going to start branding more and have that fingerprint on everything, so that the actual craft print is synopsis with the craft print. Because it isn't. I think that for me, the craft print now, when people think of it, they think of me. Not my logo doesn't come up, which is a good thing because you want people to know you, like who you are, who the creator is. Because when I tell you, my people will come to me. Like somebody, I had someone make custom craft print croc charms for me, and obviously they ordered from like China to get it done. And the company that made it started selling it in their catalog. And I can't find the company, but I gotta look into it, right? Because my trademark is coming through, baby. This year is gonna be done. So stuff like that, when your people know you, they know to come to you when people trying to steal your shit. No cursing, Chantel. But yeah, let people understand who you are. But yeah, China done got craft print croc charms selling in their stores. Let me get one. So these right here I had made. Wait, hold on. I want to make sure my nails look horrible. I'm about to put it in the camera. So this is what it looks like. The craft print croc charms. They done selling it in China. But anywho, it's time to plan. Because this live is about planning our content. So before we get off, we got to make plans for what's happening this week. So let me see those numbers. What's your goal? Oh, smart. So let me see these numbers. Let's talk about YouTube. Since we're discussing YouTube, I want everybody to put in their goal for this week for YouTube. So I'm going to go down the line for each of our social channels. If I miss one, just tell me in the end. What is everyone's goal for YouTube? Just if you ain't got one, be like, not me, girl. Skip it. Next. NA, nothing. Totally fine. But what are your goals for YouTube for this week? I'm listening. 10 videos and stories for YouTube. Tara, let's go. Ghost it. You want to post 3 to 4 reels and finally make a YouTube intro video. So YouTube is actually called Shorts, not Reels. So it's YouTube Shorts. Latoya said, not me. 2 YouTube videos, update banner. That's a good idea. Go live on YouTube at least 3 times. Yes. You're going to do your intro video. All right. 1 video, 2 shorts. Tasha's counting out. Denasia, you starting the channel? Let me write your name down here. Oh, Brenda, give me your Instagram, your business name that you're going to change this YouTube to again. Denasia, what is your business name? And am I saying your name right? Denasia. So people with the big goals, I'm just writing that down to help y'all. Because I'm going to call you out next week, Sunday, when we're planning to make sure you're on it. Brenda was the craft boutique. All right, let me write that down. So next week, I should not be seeing nobody named Brenda Williams on this live. It should be the craft boutique that we see in commenting with your logo if you have one. So you're going to have it. Oh, it's Danny J. What? Child, I done butchered that up. Lord Father God, Danny J. Woods. So in that case, right, I don't know if Instagram allows you to put a period. Because you know how sometimes they say putting something long is hard for people to read? Danny J. And who said Denasia? If you could put a little dash, girl, it'll be easier for people to read it. So that's another thing too, guys. If your name is long, try to break it up a little. Even though they say you're not supposed to have like dots in your name on Instagram, it's hard for people to find. But if you have a name that's like put together, it's easier for people to read. But if your brand name is going to stay as Danny J, then that means I shouldn't see any changes when you come in next week, Sunday, when we plan it. Yeah, a period. I think a period to separate it. Rachel, what's your goal for YouTube? It's a no for you? No for YouTube? All right, so Rachel, so that means next week, even if you don't upload videos, change your YouTube name to your business name. So that even if you don't have a YouTube, when you come on to YouTube or watch videos on YouTube, your comment, people will see it as your business name and not you. Because again, there are people who will see a name somewhere and then go look on other socials to see what your page look like. Get them something to look for. It somehow default to your email address. I think you might have to go into Google and actually change the name. You don't know your goal yet? So make your goal an introduction video. Unless you're not sure what you want to post. So if you kind of figure out what you want your content to be, make an introduction about your content. If you're not sure yet, then wait till you figure out that. Or you can make an introduction about you coming back to YouTube. You want to work on being consistent, but you haven't even decided what your niche is yet. So you're going to be posting a little bit of everything. And that is a niche. Lifestyle. Lifestyle is a little bit of everything. So I'm putting you down anyway for a name change and an intro. So everybody else, we should just have our number goals for YouTube. And write them down, guys. We want to write them down so we can remember. Tasha, you're going to create a YouTube page. So that means I'm not going to see Tasha Charles, or is your brand going to be Tasha Charles? For all that starting a page, these personal names here, if that is not your brand, I don't want to see it next week, Sunday. I don't want to see it. And guess what? I'm going to say it next week when we come back here. I'm calling y'all name. Keep your different channels do a good job too. My goal for YouTube, so I'm gonna keep it the same as last week. 3 shorts per day. I do 2 lives per week. Today is my first one. And 1 video. I'm keeping it at that. I was gonna do 2 videos, but it's like, nah, you're doing too much. You're overloading yourself, and I need to pace myself. So mine is 3 shorts per day. You know what? 2 to 3. 2 to 3 shorts. 2 lives and 1 tutorial. That's my goal for YouTube. I think I'm going to try to do that for the next few months if I can. So 2 to 3 shorts per day, 2 lives per week, and 1 tutorial per week is my YouTube goal. Alexandria. Why are you giving us your Pinterest goals, your story goals, your TikTok videos, Snapchat goals? I know you've been in this live and you was listening. And we talking about YouTube. And then we breaking down each channel. So I'm trying to figure out. And it better be that the baby distracted you. It better be that the baby distracted. That's the only excuse I'm taking for that right there. If it ain't that, so I heard YouTube videos. I'm no expert, first and foremost. You don't want them too long, but you don't want them too short. That's the best answer I got for you. When I see Alexandria over here giving us too much information, she's not the one to ask about YouTube. Andrina. I don't know if TJ's still in here, but they know like a good, like, I think it was like, don't make it shorter than 10 minutes. I can't remember. You think I would teach? You know what it is? I've been like a mommy all my life. Let me tell you that first. When I was 12, my nephew was born, right? And I was like his second mom. And also, even during that time, my mother and father were always at work. When we came to this country, my mother was working like 2 jobs forever. So I was like the mom to my sisters. I don't know how to be nothing but a mom. I don't even think I've had time in life where it was just me. Never. So I was always in mommy mode, like always. And then I had my first son when I was 16. So then to now, I'm about to be 42 in 3 months. I gotta lose this belly before I turn 42. But that's besides the point. So I've always been like mommy mode. And it's mainly boys. Like, so that, like, I try. People be trying to tell me, like, yo, I'm not your son. Like, what's wrong with you? I don't know how to turn off mommy mode. I really don't. That's sad. But who cares? Alexandria, pay attention. Now, you don't know where to start with YouTube. How to do an intro. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, it's me, Shondell, the creator of The Craft Friend. This is my YouTube channel. I am here because this year I decided to start doing more content on YouTube. There you go. There goes your introduction. What's going on? What you don't know? I just showed it to you. Intro, infinity. You going down. YouTube intro. Explain to us what your page is going to be about. Tell us you just had a baby and you trying to craft with the kids and did it. There goes your intro. Don't make it hard. Just do it. That's it. I have quite a few. Actually, I talk too fast in my videos. You know, I'm the opposite. I need to slow down. I need to slow down in my videos. Alexandra, you lucky, but I know you're using him. I know you're using him as your excuse. You know what's crazy? My sisters, when I have to teach them how to craft or just teach them anything, they tell me I act like Hitler. maybe I shouldn't be saying his name on YouTube, but that's how they tell me. That's how I behave. Like I be stern. When they were younger, let me tell y'all a quick story, but don't get me arrested, right? So, if you were in like, if anybody here is like Caribbean, so my sisters, like when they were younger and you go to parties, there's always like a group, like there's like dance group. Who's the Abby? Abby? Tyrell? I don't know what it is. That's probably Amazon. So they would go to these parties, like dance groups, like group of girls, and they all had names. So I told my sister, like, y'all ain't gonna embarrass me, so I'm gonna teach y'all how to whine. I just realized you can't do nothing about it, right? No. What? Maybe that's a package, the bell rang. I think it's Amazon. So I wanted to make sure they knew how to dance. Like, you know, whining is what you gotta do. I used to have a yardstick, and I used to walk around and bang it, and to the rhythm of the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you were off beat, you got whacked with the yardstick. Until they made sure when they go to those parties, they weren't embarrassing me. And that's how I function with anything I'm teaching. Get it right. Yeah, so we always laugh about the yardstick story. They used to get lashed with a yardstick if you was whining out of time. But guess what? They learned to dance. There you go. You talk so fast, people always look at me like, yeah, I do talk fast. I need to slow it down. And that's only because I'm a blabbermouth. I'm definitely a blabbermouth. AI is advanced. Yes, AI is stepping in, and I'm a little backwards because I gotta learn. What's my phone setting? My quality looks good. I don't change the setting when I record, you know. I just hit record, but one thing I always do is clean off my my camera area. I always clean that before I record, go live, or anything. I'm right by the window, so there's some like natural light coming in too. Also, my walls I painted bright white to help with videos and things like that. Those are the sticks for the cupcake toppers. Tell Taj they're here, so he got work to do today. With videos on Instagram though, I do record and then I go in and change the settings. I'm gonna record myself doing that so y'all could see the exact settings that I throw on there because I don't remember. But I'll record it for you guys too. I really do like be on it with the yardstick with my sister. When it comes to crafting, even worse. My sister told me, like, tell all of your followers they can have you. They can have you. Because they be like, I'm scared to even call and ask you a question. But I actually, one of my personal goals this year is to work on that. To make my delivery nicer. Because I usually be like, why the hell you don't know that? That's so simple. I taught you that already. Why you don't know it? But I'm going to be softer. More ladylike. I don't know if y'all gonna believe me, but I'm not very ladylike. It could be, I don't know. I was gonna say it could be the New Yorker mixed with the Caribbean being a mommy all my life in me, but that's a lie. Because not my sisters aren't this. It's a combination of life experience, taking care of people, being New York and Caribbean. I think it's a combination of everything. I'm a very like, I give out like masculine energy a lot of the time. It's really bad. But the way I function, it needs to be a little more ladylike. So my sister told me to get it together. Because I'm not nice to them. I'm not. If my sisters are watching, I just want to publicly say, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to beat y'all with the yardstick. I just wanted to make sure y'all was whining in time. And I'm not going to yell at you guys anymore. I'm working on being a better, softer, nicer sister. So back to what we were saying. Now that we have our YouTube goals, let's go to Instagram. So we're going to write down IG. The thing is, I don't need to change for business, for social media. I need to change for the people in my life, the ones who have my back. Those are the ones that get yelled at. I got to change for them. Yeah. The people that care about me. Buy some LED garage lights to install in my craft room to make it super bright. That's what I want to do too. That's what I want to do too. Victoria, when you do, send me the link because I need them. I need that bright. Y'all know, you know what? Hold on. We're getting off topic. Back to planning. Because we're going to talk about everything under the sun and not even finish planning. What is everybody's IG goal for next week? Tamika, Austin, even if you're not going to do YouTube videos, you're going to have to go into your settings and change your Google name to Purple Box Gems. So when you're commenting now, people know that's you. So Victoria, we have 5 reels, 5 stories per day. Go girl. I'm doing 3. Is that for the day or for the week? Keep my 1 post, 2 reels, 3 stories. That's a good, and that's good to remember. 1, 2, 3 for the week. Oh, I thought you were doing that for the day, Victoria. Go live on Sundays. Anything else is a bonus. Yes. Precious Delights Canada, that's your per day. I like that 1, 2, 3 rule. 1 post, 2 reels, 3 stories. I love that. I love that. My IG is 3 reels and 5 stories per day. Per day. I don't really plan for like my carousel posts, but maybe I need to start doing that. So we have 3 stories a day and 1 reel per day. 3 to 4 stories this week, and then try more engaging in the stories. Yes. 3 reels, 1 post. I like these numbers. Also, guys, don't ever feel like you need to do more because you see other people do more. Take your time. For over a year, I've been doing 1 reel a day or 1 post a day and skipping. You know, I think I do, like when I see other people with their goals, it encourages me to like keep going. So that's why I think these content planning weekends are really helpful. It's definitely helpful for me. I don't know about you guys, but it's definitely helpful for me. I was going to say something else. I totally forgot. I think I need to take Ginkgoba. 3 to 4 reels, 3 stories per day, 2 posts for the week. That's what 4 stories minimum, 1 post per day. For now, it's 1 post or reel. Right, you could just make it like 1 set of content. So whether it's a picture or a reel, just take your time until you build up that consistency. Then we could like take it higher and make it better. You're an art teacher and you be tired once you get home. Make content about that too. Make content about being an art teacher, and by the time you get home, you just kick your shoes off and you're tired. There goes some content right there. But batching on the weekends, that's what I'm starting to do, and that helps me a lot. Sometimes it's encouraging. Other times it makes me feel like I'm not doing enough. Definitely. There's been times where I've logged in and I feel like I'm not doing enough because look at how this person is moving compared to how I'm moving, and I need to. What I do and what I tell people, when you get to a point of that continued comparison, get your behind off of social media. You need a little break. Give yourself a break. Brenda, you see these classroom, these teachers, that's great content. That is great content. 3 posts this week and 3 stories daily. Even though the kids be distracted. And even, let me tell you, when I tell you my sons are old and stuff, don't think that sometimes they don't distract me and get on my nerves too. They surely do. It's just not like when it's younger kids. But what I also like to remind people that, like say we're sitting down and we're doing this, it doesn't have to be perfect. You got to stop and tend to the kids, do that. And post about it. I'm going to tell y'all over and over, post about it. Because there's so much people that can relate to what's going on, even though it feels like you're the only one. Post it. And that's where you get engagement, when people can relate to the post, when they learn something from the post, and when you make them laugh on a post. Those 3 things definitely get people engaged. You just post an old pic during this live, no one knows it's 2 years old, and they don't got it. And even if you let them know, who cares? It's content. For people who feel like I don't have enough sales to post stuff, Make some things and post it. Nobody even have to know if it was for a customer or if it was just for you. When I first started crafting, I was making stuff just for content, and that was getting me customers. And then eventually, I got to a place where I'm getting orders, where it's consistent, and my behind still don't be posting them as content. But just make stuff for content, guys. And even if you don't finish a project, that's content. That's content right there. Seasonal decor of your brand. That'll be cute. That'll be cute. Repost some of your faves and tell people you can't wait to get back to it. Get right. Nay, that's a great idea. I didn't see what she posted. So if you are not feeling good, take time. Definitely work on you. Take time. Barely get orders, but I have a big family, so I use their faces for your stuff. Exactly. And make stuff like, let me tell you, in the beginning, if somebody was having an event, I was volunteering my services because I needed to get my name out there and for people to see what I'm capable of making. People can't order from you if they don't know what you're capable of. So you gotta show it. Yes, this live is going to stay up. When we posting a reel, are you posting it in the stories or uploading it again? So I'm just reposting it from my page into my stories. And a lot of the time what you can do is get a picture and just, you know how you get the little image from Instagram at the top, like if you're typing, you can put like new reel on there. So you're blocking it so people can't actually see it and they have to go like click on it to actually go see the reel. So you don't have to actually post it where they can see the whole entire thing. They don't, it just gives them a teaser depending on how long it is. But you can cover it up and just put new reel, go check it out, let me know what you think, or go down and comment on the reel, something like that. But I don't create like a brand new one if I'm reposting the reel that I just posted. And this live, yeah, we're here every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And all of these lives will be saved on my YouTube channel. I think when you go to the page, you see videos, and then you might have to click lives, like the section for just lives, and it'll come up there. Also, when I save these videos, I created a thumbnail that will have the number of the episode and the date that is posted. So if you like remember the date, like, oh, I needed to go back and watch from, you know, the 15th. It's going to be in my thumbnail, the date that I posted it, and episode. This is episode 2 of content planning. Also, for anyone that, like, at the end of the week, you need just a little follow-up, I go live every Friday at, what did I do? I think 1 p.m. I'll post it on here to update you too. So Friday I go live also just to check in to see how you're doing with your content. So I'm here. I got you. You have some orders, but not a lot. Exactly. Everybody starts off small. So just post about it, guys. So now we have our IG, TikTok. Let's go. Write down your TikTok goals. And again, your TikTok goal should match your Reels and Shorts goal because we're using that same content. So Monday you upload a Reel. That same video upload as a TikTok. That same video upload as a short on YouTube. That same video you want to upload to Pinterest. We're about to get to Pinterest, and I'm going to talk to y'all about Pinterest. I ain't going to stop drilling Pinterest in y'all head. But you want that same number goal because we're just using that same content over and over. 300 products on your website. Ooh, let's go. Tasha White, do you go live on TikTok while you're making stuff? You get lots of sales when you go live while you're working on TikTok. Once your audience start to build, you got to start showing people what you're making. Also, Pinterest. Tasha, are you utilizing Pinterest to promote your products? 1 reel, 1 story a day. 1 to 3 lives a week. Should I? I'm thinking if I should put a TikTok live goal. I'm definitely doing 2-3 TikToks per day. But I don't know. I'm not putting a live goal yet. I'm not ready for that one yet. But I will pop up in y'all lives. I don't mind doing that. All right, Tasha. I have a video that I posted this week on Pinterest if you're a little confused on how to use Pinterest to promote your products, and it's free. Like, you don't have to pay. Pinterest do have where you can pay to promote your stuff, but you don't have to. So Pinterest is you're going to basically promote the product and then have the link straight back to that product in your shop. So when people find it, it's easy for them to find. When you get a chance, watch that video so it teaches you. You can utilize Canva. I use Canva Pro, which is $12 a month, but the free Canva 2, you can use it there. You want to start utilizing Pinterest. Tasha, do I have your name here? I'm just going to write next to your name that when we come back next week, you should start pinning. For TikTok, I'll post once a day. Very good. Oh, good. Okay, good. So you have started. All right. Making sure. Add goals. Add goals. So now that we have our TikTok goals, let's talk about your Pinterest goals. Now with Pinterest, I create separate pins, but then I also upload the reels and that I also do videos. So per day is 3 pins, regular, just like a product, and then the videos. So I don't put those videos down as my goal, but I do count them when I'm tallying throughout the week, so I know how much I did. So Pinterest, guys, you can do the same of whatever you're posting on the other channels. And here's the thing with Pinterest. Whether you're posting a picture or a video throughout, whether you're doing a reel, a regular carousel post, a TikTok, put all of that on Pinterest and link it back to something. So my regular already created pins, I'm doing 15 per week. And I've decided today that Saturday and Sunday is not my working hours when it comes to social media. So if I post once or twice, it's going to be telling people about the lives, and that's mainly it. I'm not focused on the continual, like all these goals I have for these, they're not for Saturday and Sunday. I'm relaxing on Saturday and Sunday. Set up a business Pinterest. Yes, if you have your Pinterest, just switch it over to business in your settings. 1 pin per week. I'm going to let that slide, Alexandra, because you're not really selling too much. But put it to 2 pins per week and make sure you're pinning back to your Instagram page. So the projects that you're doing when you're posting about the kids and things like that, pin it and bring it back to your Instagram or your TikTok to get more followers. You're converting all your, exactly, and put them on Pinterest. 15 pins too. 2 per day for TikTok. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. And listen, it do sound like a lot, guys, but if you can take a day or a few hours and create some of these things and then put it out there, I think we definitely should. So that's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. Did we forget anything? So if anyone has Twitter, does anybody post on Twitter? So I don't write down Twitter goals, but I do post sometimes on Twitter. 2 pins per day, 2 pins per week. No, raise that up to 3. Challenge yourself. I want you to raise it up to 3. You have to figure out how to do that. I have to finish the tutorial. Okay, I didn't go into how to switch it because I already had a business, but I would say check on YouTube too. There are some people that will show you how to do that. So blogs and websites, if you do track, I do have goals for my blog, and it was 1 per week, but I think I might move them up to 2 blog posts per week. So I think with YouTube, you might have to go into Google. Don't quote me. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what I had to do when I had to switch over. I want to say I could double check for you, Brenda, but then we won't be checking back until Friday. So if you don't find out, I will research it anyway, just in case when we check up Friday, just to double check. I'm just writing these down, guys, because whatever I gotta research for you guys or write down goals, I'm trying to write down so I don't forget. So I do have a goal for the blog. I do one freebie every Friday with a blog post. So I'm gonna do two this week. I'll do another one. But also I already have it planned. So my YouTube video is actually gonna be a blog post as well. So that's gonna be my two pins. Yes. Danny, 2 per day. Yes. 5 pins per day. I actually heard that 5 pins per day is where we need to be. So I usually equal 5 when I post my videos that I posted as reels. But also, don't feel pressured to do 5. Take your time and then build up that consistency. Yeah, I think it's in the setting, Janelle. I will research. Take your time, Alexandria. So, Victoria, what I do is at the end of the blog post, I just started doing that. Like if you're interested in like more designs, you can go to my shop where I sell the SVGs. So I've been trying to like remember to put that down there. Is that the same way you would put it too if you're promoting within that blog post? Yeah, take your time, because when I started, I did not. I always tell people, use what you have till you can get what you need. Take your time and then just get it. You don't want to also like go into debt, run up credit card, just trying to get everything, because I spent years of, I wouldn't say going into debt, but just overspending. I didn't never put myself into debt for craft supplies, but overspending on craft supplies just because I wanted everything. And I ended up giving away stuff. There's stuff sitting here. It's crazy. Take your time. Take your time. I was mad TikTok ain't got no filters. Delegate the research, or let some of the pros in each area contribute. I don't need to be getting burned out again. Yes. Yes, you're right. You're right. So with the research, yes, you know what? I'm just gonna agree, because I do burn myself out by trying to do too much. But also I do have people. Tara of Precious Delights Canada is like a godsend. Bernice, they're so helpful, but then I also don't like asking too much of people, because I don't like to, even though they're willing to help, I don't want anybody feeling like they have to do a bunch. It's not like I'm paying them. So I try not to ask too much help, and I do need to stop that, because there are people out there willing to help because they feel like I help them out with things. So actually accepting help is very hard for me, and I definitely need to work on that. Because you use it for emails. I'm trying to think. Do I have it signed into that email account? I might have switched my email too. Because I do have 2 Google accounts, right? And I kept the first one, which was under Shondel's Decor, but I did change the name. I can't remember. But if you're okay with doing it, I'd say just do it. Oh, the middle of the post right before the freebie. With a picture or just words, Victoria? Also, one thing I wanted to let you guys know, whether you have an Etsy or a website, set goals of adding new products. I've been real slow and horrible. Both? All right, I'm gonna try it out. I've been real horrible at adding new products to my shop. And I'm gonna put that down here. Add products. I'm not gonna give myself a number right now. It's just gonna be to add some products to it. So is there any other platform we didn't go over, guys? We did YouTube, we did IG, we did TikTok, we did Pinterest, website and or blog, and our products. Well, that could fall on the website or blog. 2 products this week, right? I'm not putting a number goal, but for now it's just going to be that I need to add products. Because at the end of the day, right? We're putting out all of this content. You need an end goal. Facebook. How do we forget Facebook? That's because I never put a goal for Facebook. Anybody have Facebook goals? That's why I keep forgetting Facebook, because I'm not tracking my Facebook right now. This is where I say, guys, like, do what you can handle, what you can't. So for me, my Facebook need a full revamp. I'm not even touching that right now. I'm focusing on all of these other stuff to grow, and when I get a little more comfortable with this extra consistency I've been doing this year, then I'm going to work on Facebook. But does anybody else have Facebook goals? I auto post to each, but I think I need to get more personal on Facebook, where it's more of me showing me like the other stuff, and I'm not ready for that yet. Etsy seemed like a whole nother demon. I can never seem to add enough right keywords. When you start searching in Etsy, when those words pop up, those are like what you can use as your search terms. 10 products. Should I set a number? Next week I'll set a number goal for products. Nay. So most of the things you do is custom. Start thinking. Well, here's the thing. When you make a custom item, make sure you take a picture of every custom item and put it up there, and then put it on Etsy as a customizable item. And try making some things that don't need to be customized, because it'll bring in extra sales and it's less work for you too. My Etsy is now mostly digital. I have a SVG shop and a regular shop. I do have a digital, but I closed it down. I don't know if I put it on vacation mode. I don't know if I'm going back. You share everything to Facebook, right? You know, I never shared my Etsy listings to Facebook. I keep sharing just to Pinterest. The blog, when I post, automatically posts. So I get some kind of traction on Facebook, but it's not like personal or dedicated just to Facebook. Everything that I do to Facebook is an automatic share from either Instagram or the blog. I do think I need to see more growth on my Facebook pages. I think I need to put a little more personal work into it, but it's not time. I ain't ready yet. Making stuff, yeah. So do like, maybe set a goal of one ready-made product per day. I used to do a lot of custom stuff, but like for instance, these little cupcake gems, they don't need to be. Maybe I could bring some more light in. I'm seeing it look a little foggy. Maybe that's a little better. So these don't need to be customized. They're just for Valentine's Day. Stuff like these you could just throw in there, and the non-personal stuff you can make them for holidays. That works out really good too. I want to create a business Facebook before the new month. Put that down as a goal. And I think I'm addicted to goal setting and planning too, because even though I set weekly goals, I set monthly goals and yearly goals too. So when I'm done at the end of this month, I try to have those goals that I look back to. But I would say I'm one of those people who be honestly planning more than doing, so I need to get that together. I gotta work on it. We all got something to work on, and that I need to work on. More execution and less planning. No, more execution with the planning. I'm not gonna plan less. It's just in me. I have to plan stuff out. Also, guys, don't forget with YouTube, you want to create a thumbnail for every video. So you can do that in Canva. Create your thumbnails. Like for these lives, you can either take a picture right before the live. Well, not either. It automatically lets you take a picture, and if you don't want the picture as a thumbnail, you just go to upload your thumbnail. I create my thumbnails. I have my thumbnails created for the whole month of January with the dates for each episode, and then I put it up there. So you have a good thumbnail, so it's not like your face frozen like you're crazy as your thumbnail. Nobody's clicking on that video. So you want like eye-catching, attractive thumbnails that make people want to click. Also, you want your thumbnails where as soon as I look at it, I kind of know what the video is about. So the words need to be big, or the picture of the item that you're making needs to be big, You don't want people to have to like squint and read a bunch of writing on your thumbnail to figure out what this video is going to be about. How do you feel about Anderson content, not getting wrong type stuff? I've been curious about the traffic it would bring to my page, like moving beads around. I don't do it, but when I tell you people love those ASMR, I never say it right, content, people love it. People love it. I would say do it and feel it out and see how your followers like it. I don't do it because I feel like, I don't know. I never really tried it, so I can't say. Your ASMR package video did good? Maybe we should all try one ASMR video so you see how it feels. Even cleaning can be ASMR, so you love. See, people really do love them. I'm not someone who loves it, but when I see them, it does hold my attention. Like just hearing it. So try it out, I would say. Yeah, Etsy's mostly digital. Oh, I read that already. Making, yeah. So try to set a goal of maybe 1 or 2 ready-made products that you can add, like for a week. Oh, you're not one for it? I like them when I come across them, but I don't like search for them. It's not something like I always have to see. The button video? I say try it out, Tasha. Because those type of videos are really popular. There's pages just with ASMR, right? Because I'll be saying RM. ASMR, where the whole page is dedicated to just that kind of content. So people do like it. Also, I think it has to be like something they want to see. So it's already under crafter. So make it where you're making something that people are going to want to see in a little, pieces. You love it too. I like to see them. I just don't search them out. Like people like make sure they see it. I just don't search them out. Cool. Guys, it's 4:52. We done been yapping our gums for 2 hours. You have high anxiety in those videos always. I have bad anxiety too. Maybe they'll. Oh, Crafts and Cafes. I found this TikTok account of this lady. She has like a rain making machine. It's kind of like the hourglass thing, and she flips it, and the sand runs down, and it sounds like rain. And then she starts singing in the most like a humming angelic voice ever. When I tell you her content is so calming, it's crazy. I'm gonna figure out her name so I could tell you guys to look up her content on TikTok. It's crazy. But time does fly when you're having fun, and we're doing a little bit of fun along with getting our stuff together. You saw her this morning. I love her content. I love it. It's just so like, it just makes you want to meditate. Like, right? Oh, wait. I have to find, I don't think I have TikTok. Let me see if I can find it before we leave. Because we're about to end the live. If I can find that before we leave, because I feel like, anybody goes on TikTok on their computer? I have my old iPad, but my child, oh God, I gotta, it's giving me too much to have to log in. So, let me see, hold on. Oh, that's one thing I can't watch. Do not be chewing in my ears. Holy monkey. I don't know how people can watch those videos of people chewing like a cow. Woo! Can't do it. All right, so I'm going to the people I'm following. And I hope they put it in the order of people you last follow. because that'll be helpful. I don't think so. I'm trying to. Let's see. Is this her? Nope. I'm gonna try to find her for you guys, but it's just. Oh, this is it. This gotta be it. Yes. So it's Sit with Sarafina. SIT. Sit with Sarafina. SARAFINA. I'm gonna type it in here. Can I? Would it allow me to? Yeah. Check her out on TikTok. If this doesn't relax you, I don't know what can. I love it, and I just love her content. I just love it. I love it. I love it a lot. You're gonna leave Facebook alone? Thanks, Brenda. We'll see you next Sunday, okay? Make sure you stick with those goals, get it done, and we're gonna get here. We're gonna get where we need to be, and we're gonna get there together, guys. So Sit with Sarafina, that's her. I'm gonna show y'all real quick because this one have 1.8 million views. So this is how the rain machine looks. Jesus Christ. I love it. Sound like the Little Mermaid in the beginning, no? But anywho, really relaxing. Try it out. So guys, I'm gonna see y'all next week Sunday. Friday afternoon, we're gonna check in to see how we're doing for Lunch Break Live. And then Sunday again, every Sunday we're here planning out our content for the week. Take your time. Relax. If you fall off, it's okay. The next day, just get right back onto it. You fall off for 2 days, it's all right. The third day, get right back to it. We got this. And I'm just gonna go through some quick reminders. Brenda, at least some YouTube content. Change the name to the Craft Boutique. Latoya, change that YouTube name. I want to see it when you log in here. Danny, start that YouTube channel. These are the people I'm gonna be checking on next week. Like, I'm calling your name out next week to make sure you get it done. Rachel, you're going to change that name and the intro video. Don't forget. Tasha, the YouTube channel, and let's get those pinning in rotation. Infinity, I need at least one video or a YouTube intro. And everybody else, still stick to your content. Even though I'm not calling y'all name out next week, I'm still checking in on everybody. And don't forget, y'all check me too. All right? We check in each other. So we're going to get it together. Oh, yes, that is on here. That is actually on like my little to-do list. That was just the people I'm calling out. So I'm going to research how to change the YouTube name. Start the community the community page back up and research the national days for us as well. On top of that, just so you guys know, even though we didn't speak about it, I also write down products that I need to make and photograph and products that I need to add to my Etsy shop. I do write that down every week. And I also write down my real ideas. So I'm planning out my real ideas, and tomorrow I'm going to try to film all of the ones that I want to have with me in it. I'm going to try to film them all out. So yeah, that's it, guys. We planned for the week. We talked, we had fun, we learned, we laughed. We didn't cry today, but we had nothing to cry for, so that's good. So I'm going to see you guys around in these crafting streets. Peace in the Middle East, rain in Spain. All right, Tasha, DM me on Instagram for anything, and we could go through the names that we have. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday, guys. Eat a good Sunday dinner for me, because I don't think I'm cooking for these boys.